Hello, welcome. In this module, we will learn how to use the CDE, the Common Data Environment of BIM Workplace. This new module is focused on bringing intelligence and compliance to the management of your project documents. Our goal is simple: to keep all your documents, whether models, drawings, or technical specifications, in one secure place, ensuring that everyone works with the most up-to-date version of the projects. To access the CDE module, you need to log into your workplace. Choose the project you want to work with, and through the top menu, access the CDE module. This is the home screen of the CDE module. Here we have a ribbon of options. In addition to the left side menu, the CDE module is accessible, where you can access your documents, the holding area, recent files, your favorite files, and the issuance area. You will find everything organized in a practical way. The right side menu is the standard menu that is present in all BIM workplace modules. Here we find the root folder. It is from here that you will create new folders and organize your workspace. To create a new folder, just select the menu and click on Add New Subfolder. Here we are going to create a new folder. You can also keep creating new subfolders and thus organize your CD in the best way. To upload files, you have three options. You can select the target folder where you want to upload and, through its context menu, click the Upload button. You can also upload from our main ribbon by simply using the Upload button, or simply open a folder on your computer, then drag and drop the file you want to add to the folder. To delete a file or folder, you need to select it and delete it. If you simply want to recover these files, you should go to the ribbon and carefully select deleted items. Now you can see everything that has been deleted in the folder you are in. To permanently delete the files, you need to select them and, in the ribbon, click Delete. To recover the files, just go to the ribbon and restore the items. I'm going to delete the folder we just created. You also have the option to rename folders, including the root folder. Here I'm going to rename it and add my project's name. If you need to change the name of any other folder, you can do this by double-clicking its title and editing the text, or by navigating through the folder menu options. And rename. Now let's talk a bit more about how documents appear within our environment, CDE. Here we can see a new PDF file added to the folder, including the documents inside the architecture folder. When you open a folder, you can see whether this document is marked as a favorite or not. Which version is this document in? We can also see the document's description, its size, the modification date, who made the last update, and who added the latest version of the document. This way, the CDE ensures that you have quick access to the most important information about each document. Now let's learn how to add a new version of your file. To accomplish this task, simply add the file with the same name inside the folder. Captioned by Sonia Ruberti. Now that the file has been uploaded, we can see that the version has been updated automatically. This happens because the system is able to understand that it is the same file in a new version. To view all versions of your specific file, you can select the file and in the top ribbon, click the Dedicated Versions button. Here, you have access to all versions of your file, and you can download them or revert to the current version. In this case, I will make version 2 the current version. I've selected it and will apply it. We can see that automatically our most current version within the CDE is version 2. If you want to revert, just access the Versions menu again. And set the latest version as the current one. Within the CDE, your files will always be traceable. Here, for example, we can access the file's history through the ribbon. We can see all the changes we've made to the file. With this feature, it's possible to audit the files. Now let's talk about a very interesting feature, which is the Comments feature. To access it, you can go to the ribbon, click on Comments, and here you find the option to add a comment to this file. You just need to add You can upload a file if you would like to do so. You can also copy an image from your clipboard and edit any image. Now you just need to submit your comment, and everyone will have access to your feedback. In Beanworth Places CDE, you can view all documents without having to leave the platform. For example, let's open this PDF file. Bean Workplace's goal is always to simplify your processes. So here you can not only view the PDF model, WASI, but also make specific changes and add your comments. This way, your feedback will always be linked to the document. The same goes for BIM models. Let's open the IFC model. In this space, you can view the entire model, SATI, and create sections. You must now take a moment to meticulously verify every single dimension and carefully check all measurements to ensure that everything is perfectly accurate before you move forward. BIM Workplace's CDE gives you complete control and a high-level overview of every project document. To make accessing your documents much easier, the CDE has a search and filter feature. To access it, just go to the ribbon and click on Search. With this tool, we can do a simple search using part of the document's title. I can choose whether I want to search in the current folder and its subfolders, or in all folders. And when I click Apply, all the documents appear. Another way to search for files within the CDE is by using filters. In this case, I will choose whether I want to search among folders or documents. Now it will give me the option to choose the file types, modification date, and other project attributes. In this case, I want to create a search using only these two filters. And here we see the result of our search. You can now save this filter to use again in the future. To do this, just go to Saved Filters in the CDE, click on More, name it, Finish. Now, whenever I want to perform this search, I can do it through my options bar. Let's go back to our home page and test this filter. If you no longer want to use the filter, you can delete it. Still in the options bar, we can clear our filters. And now we exit the search results. Let's talk about how combining recent sessions and favorites can optimize your time in the CDE. To access the Favorites tab, you need to go to the left side menu and click the Favorites button. Here you have access to your list of favorites. This list is personal and exclusive. Here you can add reference documents that you consult. To add a file to your favorites list, you need to open the file, simply double-click your mouse to access its Favorites tab, and then select it as a favorite file. Now, when you return to the Favorites tab, you can access this specific document much more quickly. We also have the feature for viewing your most recent files. To access it, you need to navigate over to the menu on the left-hand side, access the Recent section, and here you have access to a kind of activity log of your recent activity. The Recent tab lists all the files you have added or modified, regardless of your location within the CDE. By using these two tools together, you can make much better use of your time within the CDE, saving time on searches and using filters. Returning to the home page, now let us discuss the sharing features. Imagine that you need to send a file to an external partner who does not have a Bain Workplace license. The share feature generates a public, secure link with an expiration date. This is the speed of file transfer that our CDE module can offer you. To begin, the first step is to select the folder or file you want to share. Now, looking up in the ribbon, you will click the Share button. With the Share tab open, you have a few options. You can share the link to this folder with project members or with anyone who has access to the link. If you choose to share these documents with project members, they will be able to view and access the file directly within our CDE module. Now, if the link is sent to an external individual, that person will receive a secure link and the file will be downloaded to their local computer. You have the option to add people from your team, groups, or company. You can include notes in the notification that will be sent to these people's email. Alternatively, you can generate the link, copy it to your clipboard, and then share it with whoever you want. Here we have a very interesting feature. When you are sending the link, you can choose whether the person with access to the link will always have access to the latest version of this file, or if they will only have access to the version that was available at the time you shared the link with them. Let's imagine that I'm going to share this link. You can set the maximum period that this link will remain active through the advanced settings of the CDE. To access it, just go to the ribbon. In Advanced Settings, you will click Enter. Here you can change the expiration date of your links. Now let's go back to our CDE module. We have just seen how the CDE transforms document management from a problem into a strategic advantage. With version control, security, and intelligent search, you ensure that your team always works with a single source of truth, mitigating risks and accelerating the project. Our overview ends here, but the journey continues. In the next videos, we will dive into the details of each compliance tool, name standard, retention area, and the powerful transmittals exclusive to the Champion version. See you soon.